Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Ninda Handayani. I'm from the English Language Study Program Class A in 2024 with ID number 2402110015. Alright, I made this video which is to review a text that I have read before with the title Ampera Break, a reflection of Palembang's culture and history. Okay, let me begin. The first paragraph. This paragraph introduces the Ampera Break as a cultural and historical landmark in Palembang. It explains how the break functions as both a physical connection and a symbol of the city's identity, visited by many people for sightseeing and cultural appreciation. And then for the lifestyle connection, people in Palembang live closely with their cultural symbols. Visiting the Ampera Break is not just for transportation, but also part of daily life and leisure activities. And then for the religious perspective, the break's role in community unity reflect Islam values such as togetherness, respect for heritage, and gratitude for the blessing of the land. And then personal experience, I remember visiting a similar historic break with my family, where we not only enjoyed the view but also felt more connected to our city's past, just like how the Ampera Break connect people to Palembang story. Okay, the second, this paragraph focuses on the history and original function of the Ampera Break, such as its lifting mechanism and its connection to national pride. It highlights how the break serves as a reminder of the city's development and identity. And then for the lifestyle connection, the break design show how infrastructure once played a major role in the city's economy and daily life, shaping how people live and work along the Musi River. And then for the religious perspective, honoring the city's development and history can be seen as a form of appreciating God's blessing and the hard work of previous generation in line with the religious teaching. And then the personal experience, reading this made me reflect on how my grandparents often talk about how different life was in the past and how important it is to remember the effort made by earlier generation. And then the third paragraph, the paragraph discusses how the Ampera Break is still relevant today, not only as a physical structure but as a place for cultural exchange and learning, especially for tourists and younger generation. And then for the lifestyle connection, in modern Palembang life, the break still serves as a place for education, tourism, and community activities, showing how traditional and modern lifestyles can coexist. And then the religious perspective, sharing knowledge, maintaining cultural values, and welcoming guests are all part of Islamic teaching. And they are expressed through the experience around the break. And then for the personal experience, I once joined a local tour that told the story behind a cultural site. And it gave me a deeper respect for the people and their heritage, just like how tourists learn about Palembang through the break. And then for the fourth paragraph, this paragraph highlights the interaction between local and tourists at the Ampera Break and how even brief visit can lead to meaningful cultural understanding and connection. And then the lifestyle connection, despite living in a fast-paced world, people still take time to enjoy traditional space like the Ampera Break, keeping culture alive in everyday life. And then the religious perspective, the act of welcoming and sharing story with others align with Islamic values of hospitality, community, and passing on knowledge. And then for the personal experience, I have met travelers in my city who were eager to learn about our culture, and it reminded me how proud and excited I felt to share our story with them. And then for the fifth paragraph, the final paragraph concludes that the Ampera Break is more than a structure. It reflects Palembang's journey, pride, and identity, creating connection not only across the river but between people and generation. And then for the lifestyle connection, traditional landmark like the Ampera Break help balance modern lifestyle by keeping people connected to their roots. And then for the religious perspective, preserving cultural heritage and remembering one's identity is a form of gratitude and responsibility toward the blessing given by God. And then for the personal experience, I feel proud of Indonesian culture richness, and reading about the Ampera break makes me want to visit Palembang and experience its history and warmth firsthand. Okay, thank you so much for your listening. And the last from me, wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.